what is inevitable is a bunch of this kind of stuff is gonna keep happening, especially in this sector.
Stellantis Investments returns 1,500 jobs to their Illinois plant. They're going to produce their new midsize pickup in Illinois, and they're going to build their next gen Dodge Durango at their Detroit complex.
Yeah, I'd be interested to know what the next gen Dodge Durango looks like. Is that electrified? Is it a hybrid? Hopefully the latter.
We know that
for
the Trump administration
investors in Stellantis
on EVs.
No, and consumers really not that hot on EVs either.
Why is the guy focusing on that?
Olaf Scholz in Germany.
Well, because he's an American, he don't care,
dude. We're talking about like shipping 1,500 jobs down south already.
He's an American. This is the Americans. So he's just talking about it not being electric. It's kind of a double whammy. Because the other implication is that they're making a bunch of new Dodge Durangos and trucks because nobody wants electric stuff.
And he wants to really push ahead, obviously, because they've invested, Volkswagen, Daimler, and BMW, so much in electrification. But yeah, this is interesting. You know, they're also pulling their production down from Canada into the U.S., Illinois, Ohio.
So it's really just a throwaway line at the end that pertains to us here in Canada. That, of course, being that they, you know, just nonchalantly closed down one plant, which is 1,500 jobs in Canada on day 3, which a lot of people in Canada are going to jump up and down and scream about. But I mean, this is what setting back globalization looks like. Unfortunately, if you know, it doesn't. It's not super fair for all the people living in Detroit that they had lost all their jobs so that people could save 10% to move everything north of the border to Canada. And, you know, we probably had a pretty good thing going. And then we wanted to regulate and tax and blah, 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 to the point that the margins aren't big enough. Even without tariffs, the margins are probably barely big enough anymore. Once you factor in all the, you know, because you get into Ontario where they're building all these cars, you got, you know, GST, HST, and provincial sales tax.